Someone equally impressive on the other side of the aisle now, Hillary Clinton superdelegate Christine Pelosi. Christine, good to have you back with us. We talk about these machinations, you know, to try to get a state going your way. I had Jane Sanders, Bernie Sanders' wife, with me yesterday, and she bemoaned the states that are not open primary states. In other words, that independents, you know, who have been very, you know, eager to support her husband. They can't vote in all the states, and she thinks that should be the case, and that they'd be doing a lot better if it were the case. What do you think of that argument?
Well, first of all, I'm glad you're covering California, because this weekend we're having 106 congressional district-level caucus elections, 53 for Bernie, 53 for Hillary. So we have thousands of people who'll be out running for pledged Democratic delegate this weekend, which is going to be very exciting. And I think that the process, as you know, Neil, I've been here before talking about how I think we ought to reform superdelegates and make the Democratic Party more democratic. Look, the Sanders campaign knew what the rules were when they ran. Their chief advisor helped write some of the rules back in the 80s. So I think you have to run the race that you have based on what you know the rules to be.
And as
if you know, for example, you've got to run a Democratic primary, you want to have Democrats who are going to nominate you for president.
And I think even you pointed out that superdelegates are not, you know, they can switch. They switch from Hillary Clinton to Barack Obama, so they're not ironclad. They can't change. But they have changed the perception. When you see that gap, including superdelegates, a lot of people throw up their arms and say, well, the race is over. Do you think the race is over?
No, I don't think the race is over. I would say three things about that. First of all, everybody's vote counts in the Democratic Party and in the democratic process, and so absolutely every vote counts, number one. Number two, the best thing that superdelegates like me can do, sign up for Team Democracy, say that after all of those votes have been cast and counted as cast, that we then unite mid-June around the person who has won the pledged delegate majority. And number three, that we go into this convention trying to get the strongest progressive platform that we can that will attract not only Hillary supporters, because I believe Secretary Clinton, as she said Tuesday, will go to Philadelphia with the most votes and the most pledged delegates, but also that we attract our sisters and brothers who support Bernie Sanders into a progressive platform and help us win the House, win the Senate, and of course win the White House.
Do you think, I know that's Hillary Clinton and her staff's decision, but if you had your druthers, Christine, to unite the party, put Bernie Sanders on that ticket?
I don't think he wants to be there. I think he wants to be at the top of the ticket. I'm still going to let him make his case to the American people. But I also think that as people like Elizabeth Warren has demonstrated, as the late Ted Kennedy demonstrated, you can do an awful lot of good as a liberal lion in the Senate. And I think that when President Clinton is sworn in next year, it will be very good for the country and very good for those Democrats and independents who supported us this year to have Senator Sanders with a very strong role turning some of these ideas into policy.
I just want to be clear, you are not for Donald Trump then?
I am absolutely positively for Hillary Clinton. I also think that Donald Trump coming into California today is going to meet a lot of people who will demonstrate quite clearly that he does not share California values.
Understood.
I don't think that either Donald Trump or Ted Cruz will carry California. Hillary Clinton will carry California, as her husband did.
All right.